This week on Taste Utah, we're at Deer Valley Resort, taking in the cool, crisp mountain air and scenery tableside. Oh, and mid-mountain. RIME boasts an exceptional wine vault, along with an adherence to highlighting intentional producers, and featuring only the finest and consciously sourced ingredients at the center of their sophisticated plates, and much to the delight of our palates. Next, we visit Hub and Spoke in Salt Lake City, where it feels like brunch, and the weekend, every single day. Hub offers a cozy and inviting vintage diner-ish vibe, but it's definitely not your grandma's diner. This ingredient-driven kitchen is crafting dishes with ingredients from local purveyors on their mind. So when you enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you are literally tasting Utah in every single mouth-watering bite. Taste Utah is more than your typical food show. It's about local flavor, from roots through authentically Utah restaurants. It's the people and the places that make Utah a dining destination. There's so much soil and earth to uncover and still so many great Utah restaurants to savor. We bring you the stories and we spread the love. The best thing about Utah, the views along the way, they're not bad either. We're not afraid to get our hands just a little dirty. Food is a necessity. It's how we create it and share it and experience it together that truly shapes our community. Whether you're choosing to dine in our dining rooms, order to go, or get delivery, you always have a seat at this table. Are you ready to taste Utah? Well, the St. Regis exemplifies life elevated, but also cuisine elevated. We're heading up to RIME. We're taking the funicular, which is something that is a bit of an adventure, and we're gonna go meet Chef Matt Harris. His history of creating and crafting amazing cuisine for us in Park City is the stuff of legends. Can't wait to see what he's creating here at the St. Regis at RIME. Chef Matt, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Little
Good to
kitchen
see
high
you.
five.
Welcome to the St. Regis.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a fine time of year to be up here.
Absolutely, and it's like life elevated, but everything is elevated in Park City, and especially at Deer Valley at the St. Regis.
Absolutely.
I would love to just sit down with you, talk food, talk wine, talk everything RIME.
No, absolutely. I'd love to show you through everything.
Awesome. Lead the way, my friend.
Absolutely.
Chef Matt, I mean, you're not kidding when you say this is an experience. This is beautiful.
From the time you come up the funicular till you walk into the dining room, I mean, you see this, we're right on the slopes here.
You can't beat it.
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic.
It's amazing. So I love skiing at Deer Valley. It's like
Yeah.
one of my favorite mountains. And I know that when I spend a day up here, I can hit up the Oyster Shack at the top of the Jordanelle Gondola.
You can, yeah.
And then I come here for my après-ski and just, this is like, you've made it when you can actually get a table outside on the deck of the St. Regis, because it's just where everyone wants to be.
No, it's absolutely. We pack it in here, and it has a little bit of everything for everybody, and it's fantastic.
You know, we want to mention COVID right away. Both of us are wearing masks.
Yep.
There's a lot of things that you're doing up here at RIME to keep people safe. Talk to us a little bit about that.
So we've actually expanded our patios, expanded our terrace area with heaters and our table settings to be more conducive to people to sit outside.
When you're skiing, you're dressed to be outside, so you kind of, and like you're working up a sweat. I mean, I know I'm layered and unbundled, so.
Safe for the employees, safe for the guests, safe for everybody to come here and be social distances and be outside.
Let's talk a little bit about food, right?
Okay.
What do we have going on here?
We try to represent our purveyors and give them the respect that they deserve, whether it's from tuna tartare from Hawaii or Maine scallops with truffles or Massachusetts oysters. We try to pay everything back to the producers And I think that's the most important thing about RIME and the other locations.
I mean, you just do. And when you say other locations, you are chef owner Tupelo, chef owner afterwards.
Yes.
So the same quality,
Yes.
the same caliber,
Yes.
the same excitement for food.
Absolutely, and it all starts with the ingredients.
Yeah.
I mean, it just comes down to you grab an ingredient that is super quality, and you try not to mess it up too much.
You don't have to do too much.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and that's all it needs.
Tell me what I have in front of me.
So right here you have Maine diver scallops.
Oh.
With shea black truffles
Oh, no
and a
way.
little truffle juice. This
On
is
top,
actually
but
one of my
like-
favorite dishes.
It should be in front of you. This is
yeah.
so unfair. And then what else? What else is on
So
the table?
we have a little California fluke with a little red chili vinaigrette and a Hawaiian tuna tartare, Wellfleet oysters, and a little locally raised chicken wings.
I mean,
actually,
those chicken wings look amazing. What are they
Yeah.
dressed in? Tell me about it.
it's actually High West bourbon.
Of course. Got to keep it local.
Yeah, absolutely. Essentially, what we wanted to do with RIME is we wanted to take what we kind of did with Tupelo, and where it's a ingredient-focused restaurant, ingredient-focused menu, and we wanted to take that up here and showcase more of our seafood purveyors and our ranchers and things, where it's not necessarily maybe a composed dish, but it's dry-aged steak,
Yeah.
or it's like the scallops. It's a sourced ingredient.
Yeah, absolutely. It's super concise where you're getting it from. You want it to
Very
be the
much
main
so.
diver scallops, right? And just
And that's it. Whether the tuna from Hawaii,
Yeah.
it's a very precise thing, and that's the reason we approached this the way that we did. Is we wanted to do something super simple with forward flavors, but forward ingredients.
Oh, I love that.
I think that's the most important thing about RIME.
when people come up to RIME, they can expect some great seafood. They can expect
yes.
some amazing meat that's very intentionally cared for.
Absolutely. I mean, if it's anything from Berkshire pork to desert mountain beef that we've sourced.
I mean, that's fantastic.
So.
You're doing just a remarkable job, and it's like so fun to hear the skiers like whiz by as you and I are talking. It's just such an unrivaled experience up here, and I know we use the term elevated a lot, but it just feels elevated. It feels like you're treating yourself, and that is what we come to expect from Chef Matt Harris and everything that you do. So it's just such a pleasure to sit across from you, Chef. I would love to get back in the kitchen and see the master in his lair back there. Would you prepare something else?
Absolutely, we can go back there. I mean, I would love to prepare something with seafood and actually some lobster that we get in from Maine.
I mean, you just literally spoke my language.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Amazing. We are back here in this immaculate kitchen. What are you making for us?
We're making a little spicy garlic lobster pasta.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
So one of the ingredients here is it's Sue Buxton's lobster, where we also get our mussels from Maine.
Oh, wonderful.
So I mean, it's just superb lobster, fantastic mussels, fantastic oysters and seafood.
I mean, it's just decadent, right?
Yeah, it's just super simple.
Okay.
So what we'll do here is we'll take a little, and this is just garlic and onions, sauteed a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
So if you do need a little bit of extra olive oil, just go ahead and add it.
So that's almost like a garlic onion confit.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. So what we'll do there is we'll go ahead and drop this pasta.
And this is beautiful house-made pasta, I can see.
It is. We make that pasta in-house.
Nicely done.
Yep. So at this point, we'll take our tomatoes.
Okay.
Those are just split cherry tomatoes, heirloom tomatoes.
Beautiful.
And we'll take and saute those up a little bit.
Nice. Oh, the fragrance is so delicious.
It's kind of bringing out the natural fragrance.
Yeah, just permeate.
I would say that's about 4 ounces of lobster.
4 ounces of lobster, okay. And is this looks like it's been cooked.
It has been cooked.
Yep.
So that's the good thing about this is it has been cooked, so it's really super
Yeah.
fast as you see this go.
Absolutely.
What we'll do at this point is we'll add some tomato sauce.
A little tomato sauce.
And all this is an Italian DOP tomato.
Okay.
You can get them in a lot of places.
Yeah.
I prefer to get mine from Caputo's.
I mean, we love Caputo's. Anytime you can go to Caputo's, it's a good day.
We'll take a little bit of creme fraiche.
Oh, creme fraiche is such a great dynamic ingredient, right?
Absolutely.
So it adds like a creaminess, but it also gives you like a tartness that you don't get.
Kind of a zesty.
Yeah, well said, zesty.
Yeah. We add our herbs.
Okay, fresh herbs. You've got chives.
Little chive, little parsley. And the kicker is we actually add a ton of mint.
A mint, that's what I was noticing. I was thinking maybe like basil. No, you're doing mint. It's like a nice aromatic as well, you know?
So what I like to do when it's like this.
Okay, nice and bubbly.
Is I don't drain all the pasta water
Nice,
off.
because that kind of thickens it, right?
I actually throw a little bit in there.
Nice. That's like a chef's secret that most people don't know.
The pasta water actually adds viscosity.
Yeah.
And it actually, if you think something's too thin,
Add a
it
little
actually
pasta water.
thickens it right up.
Because it's taking all of the starches, right, from the noodles as it's cooking them.
Yeah.
And so then you get that in the water. Now, are you salting your pasta water?
I do, just mildly.
Mildly.
Just what we do is how it's nice and creamy.
Yeah.
All we do is we just add that right there.
Yeah.
And I just sprinkle with a few more herbs. And that's it.
I love it. The thing that's brilliant about that is like you don't even need to finish it with cheese, number one, because you've got seafood in there. And number two, you've got the creme
You got
fraiche.
the creme fraiche in there
Yeah.
that adds that richness to it without having to add any cheese to it.
Chef, this is beautiful. What I might say is, do you mind if I take this?
No,
Take my mask off and enjoy it?
No, absolutely.
Oh, Chef, this has just been an amazing experience. Thank you for always being so generous with your knowledge and also your time.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Oh, I will. We're on 1300 South. We're at 1100 East. We're heading to Hub and Spoke. They've been on this corner since 2015. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I hear something about boozy shakes. We're all about it, friends. Let's mask up and get tasting. Briant!
Hi, Katy.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here. It's a little chilly outside, so I can't wait to get nice and warm with some beautiful breakfast, lunch, and dinner items.
Great. Well, we've got a little setup in our private dining room. Come on back.
Okay, I'll ditch the couch. We love Hub and Spoke. It's the quintessential neighborhood restaurant. It's good winter, it's good summer, it's good Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tell us a little bit about the dishes that we have in front of us.
Yes, so I thought we'd bring out a breakfast item, a lunch item, and a dinner item.
Nice.
And then a little something after. So
Yeah, I'll start with a little something.
I usually would start with dessert first.
okay.
Absolutely. This is our salted caramel shake. Hub and Spoke, we have a liquor license, so you can also get a boozy salted caramel shake.
It is
Whether you want to
so good.
start or finish with it.
And then this beautiful cast iron.
This is our Kentucky hot brown.
Okay.
We make it from scratch every day. In Kentucky, the story goes that a gentleman in a hotel came down to the kitchen after it was closed and said, "Make me something."
Oh, I love it.
And so that's where the Kentucky hot brown came from.
Now, a burger. You can't go wrong with a burger.
We have grass-fed Utah beef. That's something that is important to us, not just the, house-made, but also supporting local farmers, local businesses.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
this beef is from Jones Creek.
And then it looks like you've got Thousand Island, classic,
Yep.
some cheddar cheese.
Yep.
Love it. And where are you getting your buns from?
These are from Salt City Bakery,
Okay.
also in Salt Lake.
I love it.
We purchase from the local Associated Food stores.
Nice.
We're very intertwined with local businesses.
What do we have here?
And for dinner, this is our mushroom stroganoff.
Okay.
You can get this as a vegetarian dish, or we also have short rib,
Some classic pappardelle.
pappardelle,
Okay.
sour cream, pickled onion, and oyster and shiitake mushrooms.
Mushrooms. And all of the food is now officially in front of me.
Yes. As it should be.
As it should be. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. What is Hub and Spoke doing to keep people safe during COVID?
Like many of our peers in the restaurant industry, safety is a #1 concern. Making sure that we're sanitizing. We've invested in filters to make sure that the airflow here is constant. There's one behind me. And then really just making sure that the guests who come in, they're all wearing masks. All of our staff wear masks.
Okay.
It's something that we take very seriously, and that we want to protect our staff and our guests and make sure that everyone's having an enjoyable time, but in a safe way.
The masks are just to keep the consumer safe, which is always the restaurant's #1 priority, but it's also to keep employees safe.
That's right.
March of 2020, sort of the world turned upside down.
Yeah.
What was it like for Hub and Spoke then? How far have you come? What has that journey looked like?
Yeah, March 16th, we had to close our doors for dine-in.
Yeah.
We had to let all of our employees, except for 3, go. That was absolutely one of the hardest days in my professional life.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
We stayed open for takeout. Business dropped by 90%.
Jeez.
We were very, very fortunate to have a team that was willing to take a pay cut. We all just pitched in and said, hey, let's see if we can make a go of this. We've just been slowly trying to do whatever we can to stay open.
One of the things that I think is so just phenomenal is to see how you adapted and how you tried different things. Like some things worked, some things didn't work. What was that process like?
Yeah, so we did. We tried the family meals, and that was kind of, the bulk of the 10% that we had remaining. But then once we were able to open, we actually found people did want to kind of come back to more of our classic dishes, and people became more comfortable taking them out. We became more comfortable making them. Before the pandemic, honestly, our takeout business was maybe, low single digits as a percentage of our sales.
Yeah, the experience of coming into Hub and Spoke it's so fun. Just the decor is so nice, big open space.
As a parent, it's great to come with your family, and then if you have young kids, they can get the breakfast item for dinner. They want the pancakes? Absolutely. And you can have something else that's more dinner.
I love to have breakfast for dinner. It's like one of my favorite things.
Breakfast still sells for us at dinner.
I bet it does.
Yeah. But having said that, that was one of our conscious decisions as we reopened, is kind of reimagining and adding to our dinner menu, because it was not as busy at night,
Right.
And so that's where the stroganoff came from.
It's just satisfying. I mean, the noodles are so amazing. Are you making those in-house?
No, these are from our partners, Muir Copper Canyon.
Well, Brian, this has just been so educational. One of the things I love to do is just pop back in the kitchen and talk to the chef, and your chef Devon is so great. Do you mind if I head back into the kitchen and just see what's going on?
I would love to have you back.
Okay, awesome. Chef Devon, we've seen just an incredible smorgasbord of your menu. You're offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What are you going to make for us now?
So today we're going to do the Francesinha. It's a Portuguese breakfast.
Okay.
It comes with a slew of meats and beautiful melted Swiss cheese over the top, and a sunny side egg with some beer and tomato sauce. It's a beautiful hangover cure. So what's really cool about this breakfast is I was able to get with Tooele Valley meat, so there's 2 different types of sausage in this, the linguiça.
Nice.
And this breakfast sausage.
What is linguiça?
Linguiça is more like an andouille, just not as spicy. And it's kind of a cross between an andouille and a kielbasa, if you will. That right there, that's your linguiça, that's your breakfast sausage.
Breakfast sausage.
We braised some short rib for that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's so decadent.
And this is our pork loin that we've cured for 7 days and smoked. And then we have sourdough, once again going back to our local roots. Salt City bread makes all of our bread for us. So I'm gonna crack an egg real quick.
Okay, I love it. The one-handed crack, that's such a mark of a chef.
And a lot of people don't know this, but you scramble the egg white on a sunny.
Oh, you scramble the egg white, so just right around the yolk.
Yeah, try not to puncture that yolk.
Oh my goodness.
So we're gonna start putting this together now.
Okay,
Put my linguiça on each side here.
love it.
People don't get to see what's inside here very much.
All right, this is like VIP treatment right here.
Yeah. Some Swiss cheese.
That's a nice thick slice of Swiss.
Yeah, and that's from Gosner Cheeses up in Cache Valley.
Oh, we love Gosner.
Yeah. So we're gonna go right here.
Right into the oven with the cast iron. The sunny side up egg is looking beautiful. It's just doing its thing.
Turn the flame on that guy. Get that
Beautiful.
skillet really hot.
Super hot.
While that's
Cheese
heating
is
up,
nice
I'm
and
gonna
melty.
slide that egg on there.
Okay. Oh,
Thusly.
that's it.
This and a mimosa really goes hand in hand, or
I mean-
Irish coffee.
And at Hub and Spoke, it's Sunday every day.
Yeah. You said it. So now we're just gonna let that sizzle.
Oh, beautiful. Yep, it's definitely popping. You're getting that beautiful tomato fragrance. Oh, yum.
And then we just garnish it with some parsley here.
Doesn't take a lot, just a little bit of, oh, beautiful. And then
That's
that's it.
Liner, please.
Chef, this has just been such a phenomenal experience. Everything that you're doing at Hub and Spoke is ingredient driven, you're sourcing locally, you're treating it with such care, and you're introducing us to so many different nuanced flavors.
Yeah.
We are so grateful for just all of the care that you've taken. We know it hasn't been an easy year for you, but you are excelling and we're so proud of you.
Small businesses really need help right now, especially restaurants.
Buy gift cards, bring people out. Restaurants want to celebrate with you however you want them to
Exactly.
celebrate. They're the guest that's the most flexible.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you so much.